Donald Trump just made the most unexpected move of 2025, and it's sending shockwaves through global immigration and diplomacy. For the first time in United States history, 10 Asian countries have been granted visa-free access to America. That's right. Citizens from these nations can now enter the United States without the long process of visa interviews, stacks of paperwork, or months of waiting. All they need is a valid passport, an online travel authorization, and a return ticket. This is a massive shift from Trump's usual tough stance on immigration, and whether you support him or not, this move is going to change tourism, business, and international relations in ways most people aren't really ready for. In this video, we're counting down the 10 Asian countries Donald Trump just approved for visa-free travel to the United States, why each one made the list, what the reaction has been, and what this could mean for America's future. Hit that like button, subscribe for more honest breakdowns, and let's jump into the full list. Quick disclaimer. This video is based on official policy announcements, verified media coverage, and international response as of mid-2025. It's not about pushing an agenda or favoring one political party. It's about unpacking what's actually happening and explaining why it matters to Americans and Asians alike. Let's begin. At number 10, we have the Maldives. This tiny island nation is mostly known for luxury tourism and crystal-clear beaches, but it has quietly become an important player in climate diplomacy. Trump's administration included the Maldives partly as a goodwill gesture to smaller Asian states and to show the United States is paying attention to environmental hotspots. With rising sea levels threatening its very existence, Maldivian citizens now have visa-free access to the United States, not just for tourism, but for educational and environmental collaboration. At number 9 is Vietnam. Once a wartime enemy, Vietnam has spent the last 2 decades deepening trade, tech, and military ties with the United States. Trump's move to include Vietnam is a bold geopolitical signal, an attempt to strengthen Southeast Asia's independence from China. Vietnam's inclusion allows its rapidly growing middle class to travel freely to America for tourism, business, and cultural exchange. Many Vietnamese Americans see this as a long overdue move, making it easier for family visits and cross-border partnerships. Coming in at number 8 is Indonesia, the world's 4th largest country and the biggest Muslim-majority nation on Earth. This is perhaps the most controversial inclusion on the list, with critics raising concerns about border security and cultural integration. But the Trump administration defended it, citing Indonesia's growing economic clout, strong anti-terror cooperation, and the potential to reset U.S.-Muslim world relations. Visa-free access to the U.S. will empower millions of Indonesians to travel for business, education, and tourism, while also helping America compete with China's deepening influence in Jakarta. Number 7 is Thailand, a longtime tourism magnet for Americans and a growing tech and manufacturing hub in Asia. This move reflects deepening ties between Washington and Bangkok, especially after tensions in the region forced Thailand to reevaluate its alliances. The visa-free policy is expected to spark a huge spike in Thai tourism to the U.S., while giving Thai entrepreneurs and business owners easier access to American markets and trade events. Thailand's inclusion also reflects a strategy to engage countries with large, mobile middle-class populations. Number 6 goes to Malaysia, another Southeast Asian country that balances relationships with both China and the U.S. Malaysia was granted visa-free access due to its stable government, low visa overstay rates, and solid trade ties with the U.S. It's also part of Trump's push to secure more reliable supply chains outside of China. This move will benefit both nations, especially for short-term business travel, tourism, and educational exchanges. Many Malaysians have already expressed excitement, with airlines and travel agencies reporting a surge in demand to visit America. At number 5, we have the Philippines. This one was expected. The Philippines has one of the largest diasporas in the United States, and Filipino Americans have been waiting for a visa-free policy for decades. With strong cultural, historical, and economic ties, the inclusion of the Philippines is both practical and symbolic. Trump's administration says it recognizes the contributions of Filipino nurses, workers, and families, and that easier travel access is a way of honoring that bond. For many, this policy will allow family reunions, business trips, and tourism that were previously delayed or denied due to visa bottlenecks. Number 4 is Taiwan, and this inclusion is especially politically sensitive. With China claiming sovereignty over Taiwan, the United States granting Taiwanese citizens visa-free access is being viewed globally as a loud and clear endorsement of Taiwan's independent status. While the United States officially maintains the One China policy, this move has infuriated Beijing and thrilled pro-democracy groups. For the Taiwanese people, this policy is more than travel. It's recognition, validation, and a way to strengthen United States-Taiwan ties at a critical moment in Asia-Pacific tension. At number 3 is Japan, one of America's closest allies in the region. Japan already enjoyed a relatively smooth visa process, but full visa-free access speeds things up even more. It makes travel for tourism, tech collaboration, and educational exchange easier than ever. The United States sees Japan not just as a cultural partner, but a cornerstone of its security and economic strategy in Asia. This move also simplifies logistics for thousands of Japanese businesses operating in the United States, as well as American companies working in Tokyo and Osaka. Number 2 is South Korea. Like Japan, South Korea is a major strategic ally, and its citizens now benefit from even faster visa-free access to the United States. In 2025, this comes at a time when North Korea's activities are once again escalating. Trump's decision to strengthen ties with Seoul isn't just about tourism. It's a national security message. Korean tourists, students, and business professionals can now enter America without the lengthy visa hurdles they used to face. So you can expect a wave of cultural and economic collaboration in tech, entertainment, and education. And finally, number 1, the Asian country that tops the list for visa-free U.S. access in 2025 is Singapore. Why? Well, because Singapore checks every box: politically stable, economically strong, deeply integrated with U.S. financial and defense networks, and home to one of the lowest visa overstay rates in the world. Trump's administration said Singapore represents the gold standard for bilateral trust. The move is largely symbolic. Singaporean citizens already had one of the most powerful passports globally, but this policy cements Singapore's place as a trusted partner. It also sets the tone for the rest of the region. So what does this all mean for Americans? For one, you can expect a rise in Asian tourism, especially in cities like Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, and Las Vegas. Local economies that rely on international visitors are likely to benefit, but also expect pushback. Some conservative lawmakers are already arguing that this undermines Trump's earlier immigration platform. Others fear abuse of the system, though DHS has confirmed that all travelers will still need to apply for digital authorization through a new system called EETA, an AI-powered platform designed to flag suspicious entries, track arrivals and exits, and limit overstays. What's really at play here is geopolitics. This isn't just about letting people in, it's about competing with China's growing soft power in Asia. By welcoming travelers from key Asian countries, the U.S. is sending a message: we're open, we want partnership, we value your people. For Trump, it's a legacy play. After years of being known for cracking down on immigration, he now wants to show a more strategic, diplomatic side, without compromising on security. Whether it works or backfires remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, the world didn't see this coming. For millions of travelers, families, entrepreneurs, and students across Asia, this is a chance to experience America without red tape. And for Americans, it's a reminder that in 2025, the rules of global movement are being rewritten in real time. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful or surprising, hit that like button, subscribe for more global policy and travel updates, and drop a comment. Do you support visa-free access for these countries, or is this a mistake in the making? Either way, the conversation is just getting started.